Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Ramona. Today I will show you with one of my favorite books, Mindset, written by Kara Dweck. It's deeply exploring the powerful impact of our beliefs about abilities, and it investigates the distinction between two types of mindset, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset, they believe that their talents and abilities are static traits. They think intelligence, creativity, and character are predetermined and cannot be changed. Every time they get failed, they will feel discovered easily and start doubting themselves. They also get afraid of challenges and always say no to others' suggestions. However, for people with a growth mindset, they believe that their abilities can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning from mistakes. They see the challenges and failures as opportunities to grow rather than threats for their self-worth. Normally, people with a fixed mindset are afraid of being judged by others and really want their abilities to be recognized. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset focus on how they can improve from mistakes and challenges. Now, let's focus on ourselves. Understanding the difference of the two mindsets isn't just about personal development, it's more crucial for how we work and interact in teams, manage others, and approach our careers. For team interaction, the growth mindset you bring to the team can have a huge impact on collaboration and innovation. You're more likely to contribute to a more dynamic and creative work or study environment. And for career development, the ability to adapt, learn, and grow is what sets successful professionals apart, so that we can open ourselves up to more opportunities for advancement and personal satisfaction. From where I stand, one of the core ideas of the book that's of mindset, the beliefs we hold about our abilities profoundly influence our success and happiness. Derek argues that the growth mindset is not just about learning, it's about being open to new challenges and view failing as a stepping stone to improvement. Traditionally, like fixed mindset, many people believe that talent and intelligence are something you are born with and cannot change. The author challenges that notion by showing that abilities can be developed through efforts and learning. It shifts the focus from how smart are you to how can you get smarter. These ideas have reshaped my understanding of personal development. It made me realize that embracing challenges and view efforts as paths to mastery can lead to great achievements and satisfaction in both academic and professional life. Besides, Dweck also extends the concept of mindset to relationships, explaining that a growth mindset fosters better communication, understanding, and problem solving within personal and professional relationships. People with a growth mindset are more likely to work through difficulties rather than giving up when things get trouble. In daily life, people owe successful relationships to the right person, and that conflict is a sign of incompatibility. While Dweck argued that relationships thrive when both parties are committed to growth and learning together, even though conflicts. This new perspective focuses on the dynamics of relationships, emphasizing that growth and resilience in relationships are as important as they are in personal development. It has encouraged me to approach conflicts as opportunities for growth rather than barriers. Dweck also discussed how leaders and educators can foster growth mindset in others, whether in the classroom for study, workplace for work, or at home for relax. This involves praising efforts, strategies, and progress rather than innate abilities, which encourage persistence and allow for learning. The traditional approach in many educational and corporate environments has been to reward results and innate talents. Conversely, Dweck showed that emphasizing efforts and improvement can lead to higher levels of motivation and performance over time. This idea has talent, the importance of encouraging a growth-oriented environment where people feel safe to take risks and are motivated to continuously improve. We of course work present insights for exploration of the mindsets where there are few areas might benefit from further consideration. The first one is overemphasis on the growth mindset, and the second one is application of the growth mindset in high-stakes environments. Dweck might place too much emphasis on the growth mindset as a solution to all challenges, while not fully addressing the complexity of individual differences and environmental factors. The idea that adopting a growth mindset can universally lead to success might be overly simple. For instance, people with different abilities, backgrounds, and life circumstances might not experience the same benefits from a growth mindset as suggested in the book. Additionally, the pressure to constantly maintain a growth mindset could be unrealistic for some individuals, potentially leading to frustration or burnout. We can also try to expand on how the growth mindset interacts with various external factors and individual differences. For example, we could explore how social economic status, access to resources, or psychological conditions like anxiety or depression might impact a person's ability to adopt a growth mindset. This would provide a more specific view that acknowledges not everyone starts from the same place, or we can offer more tailored strategies for different groups of people. Another critical is application of the growth mindset in high-stakes environments, such as corporate settings or competitive sports, where performance pressure is intense and the stakes are high. While the growth mindset promotes resilience and persistence, it might not always be the most effective approach in environments where immediate results are crucial. In such contexts, the emphasis on learning and improvement over time might conflict with the need for quick decision-making and performance. This could lead to unrealistic expectations for both leaders and employers, and potentially cause stress or dissatisfaction. We can provide more specific guidance on how to balance a growth mindset with the demands of high-stakes environments. This could include strategies for integrating short-term performance goals with long-term goals objectives, helping individuals and organizations to manage the tension between learning and delivering results. Based on the book's emphasis on the power of belief and the growth mindset, we should actively seek out and embrace challenges in our personal and professional life. Instead of avoiding tasks that seem difficult, approach them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. This shift in perspective can help us develop new skills and build resilience. For instance, if we are faced with a complex project at work, view it as an opportunity to enhance our abilities rather than a threat to our competence. Drawing from Dweck's insights on relationships, we should cultivate open and growth-oriented communication with others. When conflicts arise, approach them as chances to understand each other better and to improve the relationships. For example, if we encounter a disagreement with our partners, address it with a mindset focused on finding solutions and learning from the experience, rather than assigning blame. To apply Dweck's ideas on cultivating a growth-oriented culture, we should make a conscious effort to praise and encourage efforts and programs rather than just results or innate talents. Whether in a classroom, a workplace, or home, just like what I said before, recognize and celebrate the process of learning and improvement. For example, if we are leaders, when engaged in the university group assignment, provide feedback that highlights the effects and strategies used by your team members and encourages them to keep striving for growth and development. Thank you for watching, and if you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful context. See you next video.